This video may not be very clear because of my speech, yet I forgot some things that I want to say to everyone. It's about the facts about what is in the Bible and what they understand it to be mean. First of all, I do not accept, I might be wrong, that the Almighty One or the center of everything that is so weak that is can't accept our weakness, and if we are weak, it's in us as well. It is a misunderstanding created by fallen angels. There are some fallen angels that create their own heaven and hell, and they come to mislead people into certain dominations that those people can be taught and can go into the facilities so that they can break out. But at the end of the time, God is love, and love accepts all. Second thing is about Jesus. Everybody is accepting that He's died for our sins. He died, yes, on the cross, and He resurrected, born out of our sins. Yes, sinners, He transformed His body, and the body of Ascension is very much understood in what is written, that everybody reads in a body takes knowledge of what they read. Two men were walking on the road, and all of a sudden a third man is in between them. He comes at the arm, breaks the bread, and he disappears. And he appears in a closed room of the disciples. That is a sin of the body. A body that can become visible and invisible, and at the invisible state, it can move from a place to another place in a speed of thought. That is what ascension means. Now, Jesus is not the only one that achieved it. These Egyptian god, Egyptian, that he was killed and his body was cut in a few pieces and buried in the flint graves. And he is a human being who collected all the pieces together and became alive again. That is Ascension. Now, according to me, it makes me so in pain, telling that Master Jesus is a false God, the one that is together with the ascended Master. Do we know what we're talking about? When we're talking about the Antichrist. The Antichrist of the Bible didn't say anti-Jesus. It is Antichrist. It's not the same. I'm not going to tell you my views. I might be wrong. Jesus came to make us all become like him. He said, I am the white path on the road. Nobody comes to the part about who me. In a big meditation, I had a presence of a light being explained to me what it means. He wasn't talking about him as a crucified being. He was talking about the universal Christ. He said the only way for us to receive it is to become Christ. But you see, there's some verses in the Bible that people reject. When he said, what I've done, you will do much more. When Paul said, be therefore perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Do we accept it? Or do we think, no, we cannot be merciful, forgiven because we are weak? When do we come out of that conscience of weakness, stand up for yourselves and become holy, free of ego, free of the self? Not because we did some things that multitude understand it in a certain way, we aren't bothering to go into your inner selves, empty yourselves of all knowledge and the conditioning of our minds, and start to ask the divine within to teach us what is. Not to accept what we are taught, because by accepting what we are taught, we make ourselves vulnerable to be controlled by those that created the teachings. Everybody knows that a lot of misinformations was done in the Council of Nicaea. But about what is going on, we accept what is given to us, the book that is given to us. And because it is said that is the word of God, we don't bother to listen to God ourselves. The fact that he said, do we not know that they are gods, and the Spirit of the living God dwelleth in thee? We don't think about if it is me, let him talk to me. Let me learn to listen to his inspiration. and be thankful step by step as I am growing into understand easy communication with me now. I'm going to a book ignoring God in me. I don't think that is the right way. No, everybody says, oh, but the world is separate. The world is separate in 1982 came out by thousands of pastors saying that AIDS has come to the world to clean the world of guys and that AIDS would never affect any other sex. Just in case you will ever. We know that that is not the truth. Knowing heaven, the Holy Spirit also are you and me. That is not a good intention spirit that is trying to teach us in the limits that he believes and not the highest understanding. So before we point fingers and listen to other people whatsoever, let us forget about the world, come inside and let the inner being talking to us, teach us, but then we have to reject everything that we are taught, not to forget it. It is a good basis, but it leads us to understand it better. I'll leave it there. Thank you.